Let's speak of the subconscious, not as some mysterious shadow realm, but as a garden that you've been planting, knowingly or not, across many lifetimes. But now, you're awake. Now, you are the gardener. Let's explore 4 profound Buddhist ways to tend this inner garden, to nourish, purify, and transform the subconscious mind. 1. The power of repeated right intention, Sankappa. There's an old story from the time of the Buddha. In ancient Savatthi lived a street orphan named Sati. No one ever taught him to love. No one showed him how to trust. His only belief: this world is cruel. His subconscious mind was shaped by fear and suspicion. One day, searching for food, he wandered into Metta Bhāvanā monastery during the alms round. He met the Buddha, but the Buddha didn't give him rice. Instead, he gave him a sentence: if you walk toward the light, even the darkness behind you begins to disappear. Satigutta didn't understand, but he repeated it every single day, and something began to shift. His dreams changed. He stopped stealing. He started helping. His inner world was being rewired, not by force, but by the gentle, consistent water of right intention. In Buddhism, this is called Sankappa, right thought. If you plant a clear, wholesome intention and water it daily, it will bear fruit. Let the phrases be simple. May I be kind. Let go. This is not self. Repeat them softly, like a mantra, like a lullaby for your inner child. Uti. The fire of mindfulness, Sati, burns old seeds. The subconscious is like rich, ancient soil. Seeds, karmic patterns, old impressions lie buried deep within. Mindfulness is the sunlight. It can awaken them, or it can burn them away. Have you ever watched anger rise within you in real time? That's mindfulness. It's not about repressing emotions, it's about recognizing them. When we catch ourselves reacting, judging, resenting, aching, and simply say, this too, we've already stepped out of the old river. I once stayed in a Himalayan monastery with a monk named Thantipala. He used to have vivid nightmares of drowning, of snakes. But every morning he would sit in perfect stillness and say with a smile, just another old movie projected by the mind. He didn't resist. He didn't fight. He watched with radiant, gentle awareness. And slowly, the nightmares stopped. Mindfulness doesn't battle the subconscious. It dissolves it in light. 3. The noble power of virtue, Sīla, and consistency virtue is the architecture of the subconscious mind. Every time you choose honesty over deceit, compassion over harm, restraint over indulgence, you send a message to your inner world: I am safe, I am clean, I walk in peace. There's a saying I love: a clear conscience sleeps in peace. Want to transform your inner world? Live so honestly, so blamelessly, that your inner voices have nothing left to argue about. No noise, no guilt, just stillness. I once knew a layman named Kemananda, a businessman with a stormy past. After his 3rd marriage collapsed, he came to the monastery, not to meditate, but to make one vow: I won't lie again, not even a white lie. Years later he came back, but this time he was glowing. He said, Ajahn, my mind is like a lake now. Nothing hides beneath the surface. That is the quiet, supernatural power of Sīla, virtue lived with consistency. 4. The deep magic of loving kindness, Metta Bhāvanā. And now we arrive at the deepest medicine, love. So many of our inner wounds and patterns come from one thing: not enough love. The Buddha didn't teach metta, loving kindness, just as a social ethic. He taught it as a tool, a scalpel, a kind of inner surgery. I once guided a young woman named Samida. She was tormented by deep shame and low self-worth. Years of emotional abuse had carved one belief into her bones: I am broken. I gave her a metta practice, not for others, for herself. Every day she whispered, may I be happy, may I be safe, may I be free from inner torment. At first she cried, then she softened, then she began to glow. Metta doesn't just heal, it rewires. It changes the dialogue in the mind. It reshapes our dreams. It even alters the direction of our karma. Dear one, you are not a prisoner of your past. You are the gardener of your future. The subconscious mind isn't a cage, it's a field. And with every breath, every thought, every step, you are planting something. So plant wisdom with right intention. Shine light with mindfulness. Build trust through virtue. And pour love endlessly through metta. In time, that dark garden beneath your thoughts will bloom with lotuses. Let me end with the Buddha's words. The mind, indeed, is the forerunner of all states. Tamed, it brings joy. Untamed, it brings sorrow. Therefore, tame the mind with love. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.